guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. So, last we left off, we got started on this new case with this poor battered wife. Her husband's dead, and I don't think that she doesn't know about it. So, anyway, we're here at Baker Street. We need to talk to Toby.
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
You're such a good boy.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Okay. So, collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the scent trail. Oh, do we need to go back? Wait. So do we need to go back to the crime scene with Toby?
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
I guess so? That's what I'm assuming? Well, let me look around just to make sure there's not anything else I can do. Ah, there we go. Examine rope.
Let us see how the rope was cut.
Okay.
The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Cool.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Okay, well, it wasn't scissors. What about cutters?
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Okay. What about a knife?
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Elementary. Trophy earned. Sailor background. The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in sailor's knots. That could indicate that the intruder had a sailor's background. I mean, that makes sense if she was acquainted with a sailor and wanted him dead. Okay. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and go back to the crime scene, I guess. With Toby? I'm assuming?
Search, Toby.
He's so cute. Oh. Okay. Cool. I knew we were going to go outside at some point. Thanks, Sherry. Okay.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Maybe they were storing it here. Okay. Is that it? Not what I meant to do. Do I need to follow this somewhere else? Or is this just taking me back to where I was? Okay, no, I think I need to follow this again. Okay. Cool. Right, was this it? Or was I not supposed to come back in here? Damn it. Well, it wouldn't let me go in the shed. Maybe there's another way into the shed. I mean, it does seem kind of claustrophobic in there. Maybe there's a little hole that Toby can go in. No? Okay. Wait. Oh, this is different. Okay, where's this leading me?
The scent leads to the well. I shall check it.
Nice. Okay. Is there anything this way? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There might be. It's possible. There could be. There's no more scent trails, doesn't seem. So I'm like, how do I... That's scent trail. Okay, so... Well, there's still something I need to follow. Let's see, maybe there's something... Maybe I need to go around the well. Human, help me. Oh, there we go. Ooh.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Okay. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Let me check the shed first. Ooh, what's this?
This hook might be useful.
And now you take hooks. I wanted you to take hooks forever ago, and you were like, no, I don't need it.
Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest. Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved. This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
Okay, let's check the well. Ooh. Freaky deaky.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Probably with this hook.
The bucket can be easily removed. The wheel handle is old and rusty. It seems to be used infrequently.
Well, it's gonna get used today.
Silverware. This is hardly a coincidence.
So it wasn't stolen. This is just getting fishier and fishier.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Okay. Very interesting. Robbery is the motive. Robbery is confirmed as the motive for the crime. No. I don't think so. I think it imitated robbery. The robbery could have been imitated to explain Sir Eustace's death. Silverware was not supposed to be found. Yeah, leaning towards that.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
Okay, you're a good boy.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Hell yeah. Okay, I got questions. I do kind of want to investigate the rest of this garden, though. Of course, I'll probably have to come back here later anyway. Okay. Alright, let's go ask Lady What's-Her-Face some stuff. Jesus.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
What do you know?
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Okay. Something sketchy, though.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
All right. Sir Eustace was violent toward his wife. No shit. I'm well aware. Murderous visitor. Sir Eustace was murdered by the one person who was visiting that night. It was he who tied up Lady Brackenstall. He is tall and strong. Okay. Look for sailor. The person who was visiting that night was probably a sailor. That's what I've been thinking this whole time. Okay.
Holmes, don't look at me like that. Don't know what to think about all this.
Well, okay.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Please leave my name.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, y'all are useless. I'm going back to Baker Street. Probably gonna have to get back in a sailor suit, I'm guessing. I need to find what's-his-face. Isn't he good at finding suspects? Willie or William or Wiley or whatever his name is? No, I can't. Okay.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Bro, that's what I'm asking you. Okay. What? Oh, okay. I mean, I can do that. Okay, search Rock of... Okay. 1893. There we go. Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar, Gibraltar. Anyway, a ship returned. The Rock of G. I'm just going to call it the Rock of G. A bulk carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line. What does that say? Cunard Building? Okay, that's a name. James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and 10 mines in Australia. The reportedly beautiful young lady is engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent.
Here it is.
Dope. Task for Wiggins. There we go. Wiggins. That's his name.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
All right, Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893, and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Okay.
This list
Gibraltar.
shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Gibraltar.
And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Oh, good God. Okay. Let's see. So... sea arrival... May 17th... 2nd... Okay. So... let's see, departure from London. Okay, so that's not it. Ah, somebody here. Let's see. Maybe Jack Crocker? Let's see. Jack, Duncan, Peter, Niall, George, Frank. Yeah. It's gotta be Crocker.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock
Yeah.
of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Yeah. It's Jack.
Mr. Jack
Yep.
Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Oh, we better hurry up and find him. Oh, is that not it? Okay. Okay, what about here? Well, everybody here was gone in November also, so. I mean, do they really want me to, like, cross-examine everybody? I can. I don't really see the need to, since Jack's the only one that was in town that day, but okay.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Guess we have to do process of elimination. Okay, same with Henry.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Okay.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Herbert?
I do not think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
I don't either. Herbert. Oh, wrong Herbert.
This officer
My
was
bad.
on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
I'm aware. I already know who was there. Peter, George, Frank. Yeah.
This officer is still at sea. This officer is...
Okay.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Yeah, I knew that. I told you that, Sherlock. God damn. Okay, so call Crocker to confront him.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Alright, hold on, let me get changed. Let me get my sailor suit on. Sweet. Some makeup options of the costume you have currently equipped. Oh. Okay. I mean, I thought. Okay. Sure. Where's Crocker at?
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Okay, let me get a look on you first. Clear look, honest. Okay, that's good. Hope that stays that way. You never really know. Okay, this is a swanky coat you got. Strong build. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he's not bad looking. I don't really blame her for being kind of smitten with him. Nothing about his hands? That's rare. What about this? Damn. Packing. Newspaper ink. Okay, interesting. So he's been reading some things. Probably trying to keep an eye on what's going on. Clean boots. Okay. And sea knife. Good to know.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her, from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Shark. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night.
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No, there is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
We just gotta get a little creative with it, Watson. Okay, let's read about this lying asshole. So much for the honest part. Crocker is a fine man of the sea, aged in his 40s. He is a capable, honest man and well-educated despite not being very wealthy. He was in haste, and still he read the morning newspaper and cleaned his boots before heading out. Alright, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time.